back here in the shops of Jason Blund in Litchfield, Michigan. Jason, one of the first things you notice when you look at this race car, big letters here, bio-based US, you've raced for a long time. What's it mean to have a sponsor to help you do all this?
It means everything. I mean, you couldn't do this without Don and Sue Ellen Wishy and bio-based.us. They give us everything we need to go racing, and I can't thank them enough.
When you take on a sponsorship like this, I mean, does it require some extra effort on your part to help represent them? What's typically the arrangement with a race car like this with a sponsor?
Well, Don's been really good to me. I mean, he's really on me about selling his soap, you know, and pushing the bio-base, and which I've tried. I made one good sale so far, but it's pretty tough. I mean, you got to give the sponsor what they want, and because you know they're the reason why we're out here doing this, and just can't thank them enough because they, like I said, they give us everything we need: brand new motors, brand new cars, and you wouldn't know it, but he does a lot of other stuff too for everybody else. Some other drivers, you know, he'll help out, and just like Bristol, you know, it's supposed to pay $5,000 to win. Well, he kicked in an extra $5 to make it $10,000 to win. So I mean, really good guys. Those guys are hard to come by.
Yep, and I think you get the drift from Don and Sue Ellen both that even though this is business and they have a product to help market and so forth, and this is an excellent tool to help them do that, they're here because racing's a labor of love also. Mm-hmm. They love racing, and I think that comes through, don't you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, they just love sprint car racing. He actually paid for me to go test drive a NASCAR Craftsman truck, and I said, "What do you think, Don? You want to go? You know, let's go full time, go truck racing?" He's like, "No, I love sprint car racing." So, yeah.
Yeah. Throughout your career, has this been something you've always looked toward that, boy, one of these days if I can get with the right team and get with the right sponsor, then to continue to progress your career? Is this one of those milestone arrangements that you've always worked for?
Yep, definitely. I mean, I've drove for a lot of people over the years, and you know, they'll give me good sprint car rides for around Michigan and stuff, but bio-base and Don Wilshie, I mean, he could take me all the way to the top if he wanted. You just don't come across people like that very often, and wow, one in a million. Well,
we spent a few minutes here in Litchfield, Michigan at the shop of Jason Blund. We saw the primary race shop over here, and then we come over here to the Blund family residence in the garage here. Jason, I see a problem right here, my man. I see your wife's car being parked outdoors. How do you make that work, buddy?
She's a true racer's wife.
Now, is this just overflow? Is that what you typically, I mean, just stuff that doesn't fit in the race shop that you don't want to have to work around?
Yeah, basically it'll fit, you know, it's just in the way and just gives us more room, you know, in the race shop. Yeah, it's kind of overflowed a little bit, and the wife's got to park outside, and we got a couple trailers too, you know, we can put stuff in. But
tell us about what you got in here. I see a couple of race frames. I see obviously some older tires. What do we have?
Well, this is an older car. It's a Hurricane chassis. It's what Don bought, one of his first sprint cars he bought, and we raced that down in Florida a couple times. And then we got a crash car over there that Tim Cox crashed at Salem Speedway, or Winchester Speedway, broke a right front wheel. So basically it's kind of a winter project. We got to get that frame straightened out. And this, we'll slowly put this back together, you know, like to run some different series or something.
You know, what's cool about you, Jason, like a lot of racers, is this is a family deal. It really is. I mean, when I see you at the racetrack, your family's always with you. What's that mean to you? I mean, is that comfort to have them close?
Definitely. It's, I mean, couldn't do it without them. I mean, especially the wife, Jennifer, and this is Morgan. And I got Maddie here. It's a little pistol. I think she's going to be the race car driver. But it's everything for having the shop here, too, you know, because I can see them. If the shop was somewhere else, I wouldn't be able to see them and spend time with them. Because, I mean, it's a second job having a race car.
I didn't go down the pit.
Oh, okay, you go in the pits?
We're going to the pits. That's right. She's already
ready.
got the language down right. You know, Jen, every time I see you at the racetrack, you're either cooking for the whole big group of guys and doing a great job, but you're always smiling. I mean, this is not an easy thing always. Racing's a tough, rigorous deal. It takes a lot of time. There's roller coaster heartache and success and so forth. How do you stay so even-keeled?
You know what, I just take one day at a time, and I'm so proud of my husband and his achievements that he's had, and I just stand behind him 100% all the time, through the good and the bad.
You know, one great thing is you guys all come to the races together. That really is good quality family time. I mean, you ride in the truck, you ride in the car, whatever, that's together time. So lots of racing action around the Jason Blund shop here in Litchfield for a long time to come.